Alright, here we are. I'm going to be doing this a little bit more Farming Simulator 2022, or 2022, I keep saying that, Farming Simulator 22 today. And we're going to continue where we left off. So, we were finishing up a contract to be paid a decent amount of money. It's like $28,000, or I might make a little bit less than that with the equipment rentals, but trying to get another parcel of land, and so that's why I'm doing that, these jobs to get enough money to be able to do that. I just cut some grass. I had just spread it out so it could dry. So we're basically, and it's later in the day, we're basically gonna have to rig it up and bale it and deliver it. So it might take a little while, but that's the goal. That's the objective for today, and we'll get into it. For those that are new to my channel, feel free to go ahead and peruse some of the videos that I've made. If you like the videos, hit the like button. If you like them, subscribe. Love to be able to have you as part of the community. And hit the notifications bell and comment. These are live games that I'm throwing out there, so you can comment on the live if you want as well. And let's get into it. We're currently still loading, so it might just take a second. Once again, I believe we're still at the field location where we were last working, so we've got a couple of steps to go yet for this farmer that we're trying to get this job done for. I'm not really working on my field right now. My field currently is in the middle of growing, or my fields, my small 3 fields that I have, are currently growing canola, and they won't be ready to harvest for a few months yet, in-game months. And a day essentially is a month here in this game. So if you go to your house and you say sleep, it sleeps for a day, which is it advances to the next month. So it's pretty quick to get there, but that's where we currently stand, at least with my fields. So we're a ways off yet on that. Let's see. Okay. Alright, while this is loading, it's almost there. I just gotta go grab something at the front door, and I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Let's get into this here. Let's start. Okay. So with this starting here, interesting. So I wonder if can I tab through? I can. Okay, perfect. So this is where I'm at. In game time, it is 9:30 at night. I'm not sure if this is harvested. Not sure it's ready to be baled, because I literally just barely threshed this, spread it out to dry. But we're gonna say it is, and we're gonna get going on this. Let's see here. So, okay, let's turn the lights on. Let's unfold our wind rotor. Now what this is going to do is it's going to basically put all of this hay, or not hay, this grass that's been cut on the ground, it's going to put it into nice little neat rows for us, essentially. So that our baler, when we go over it with our baler, it'll start baling and have no problems. Alright, so we do need to, let's see, what do we got here? Alright, of course we gotta turn it on, that's what we're looking for. There we go. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna start. Yeah, see how it's kind of trying to make a row? If I can drive straight. There we go. Putting all that gas and everything in a single row. Okay, you can get inside the cockpit here, or there we go. It's everything kind of putting it all in a row. We should be about ready to roll here. Yeah, seems like I'm. Oh yeah, I am. I'm kind of going sideways. My apologies there, guys. I should have been outside the cockpit paying attention as to what was happening here. That's fine. Okay. Well, I went crooked there, didn't I? Yeah, big time. Alright, so this one pass. Okay, what we're going to do here is we're going to try to keep everything nice and even as we possibly can. So we want to, let's fold this up. Let's make a turn. Okay. Let's try to get this thing straight here. There we go. Okay, and back up a little further here. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, and here we go. Let's go again. Second pass. Better at keeping these lines straight. This is where I don't know what I was drinking there, man, but definitely wasn't keeping this line straight over here. And look at this. This is where I was not paying attention. I gotta do better with that. It's okay. We got it. Okay, there we go. Nice row going there. Great. All right. Hopefully, we won't have to adjust too much here. Oh, I didn't mean to turn it off. My apologies, guys, there. Yeah, let's keep going. Meant to get inside. Try to track this way. It's probably going to be easier just to be outside, I think, to be able to see what needs to happen and what doesn't need to happen. trying to make a straighter line to correct that whole bend thing in the line there here. So I'm getting a little bit closer than I was hoping to this other line that's there, this other row. But that's okay. We also could try to just follow the contour of the. That may be better. Let's do that. Let's follow the contour of the field here. So if we can get all of our ducks in a row here. There we go. Don't overcorrect. There we go. Yeah, it's going to be a pain to pick up there with the baler, but that's okay. We'll work on that. And with the trailer. Alright, we got 2 more steps beyond this to finish this field. We're at 10:06 p.m. game time. Alright. The one thing, the graphics on this is actually pretty decent. Sometimes like the backgrounds aren't the greatest, but they're not bad, you know. You see we're in November, leaves are changing colors, leaves are falling for some of the trees. You know, but the details on the actual, like up close, like the equipment and everything is actually really good. I love the thought that they put into like each piece of equipment. These are real pieces of equipment that are out there in the world, you know, and function just like they do out there in the world, which is really kind of cool. So if you're wanting kind of like a farming experience, you know, I recommend this game. I like it. It's fun. For me, these types of games are just peaceful and relaxing to me. Tell you what though, you gotta be careful because like time flies by playing these types of games because I don't want that to create a whole new. So let's do this. Let's raise it. Okay, and let's turn this off. Let's turn it off. I've got to adjust this guy here real quick. Yeah, let's fold it too. Because I don't want any issues as I pass these other pieces of equipment. Don't want to damage anything. So let's get over here. Perfect. Okay, and we are going to want to unfold. There we are. It's lowered, and here we go. Yeah, it looks like we might end up having to do rows like this anyway. That's fine. Alright, so we'll keep going. Using the windrower. Alright. So far, now the equipment that I've used on this game, if you've seen my other videos as well, Go ahead and comment as to which one's your favorite, or if you've used some of these pieces of equipment that are currently that I'm highlighting in the game. Share which one and when you used it. Don't want to get that. Trying to avoid. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Like I'm going to have to. I can't do the bend because otherwise it's going to screw up the paths that have already been going. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Okay, so let's go here. Drive up over. That's fine. Turn around. Ooh, 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 too far. Alright, here we go. Let's get up in here. Okay, and let's go. That's still up. Why is that? There we go. Because it wasn't on the... I got you. Okay, so let's see if we can... Oh, no, don't overcorrect. Just straight, my man. There we go. Alright. Well. We are getting it. I do need to kind of adjust a little bit to the left. Because we're just barely on the edge of that. Also, if you've worked on a farm, let me know if it was a big farm or if it was just a small family farm. Me personally, we had a small family farm. Like, it was just enough to produce stuff for us. We didn't ever produce enough to take stuff to sell, right? At markets, farmers markets, or stores, or anything like that. We didn't ever do that. It was a small farm. So, you know, the experience for me and the experience for you might be a little different, but and honestly, we didn't have any of this big cool equipment. We didn't have any of that stuff. So mine, it was literally everything was done by hand. If anything needed to be done by equipment, you know, my dad knew. Obviously, of course, it was a small town. And my dad knew farmers, and we would have other farmers, and we would have them come with their equipment and help us with certain things, like you know, like baling and whatnot. We would do the manual labor for it. So, like, once it was baled, we would be ones going around with our truck and by hand hauling and putting those bales of hay, because we grew alfalfa, which is hay. We you know, manually loaded those bales into our truck and unloaded them into our barn for our cows and whatnot. So anyway, so this type of experience for me, like using equipment to farm, you know, this is all not necessarily new, because I did play Farming Simulator. It's not Farming Simulator 19, so I have a basic understanding of them and what their functionalities are. But yeah, everything else, you know, I know reality in real life, and you never got to use any of this stuff. I have used construction equipment before, because I used to work construction, but farming equipment, no. That's, you know, mechanized farming equipment never got a chance to do. Okay, let's turn these bad boys off. I think I got everything there. Try not to destroy this road that we've got out here. Try my best to not. Let's see what we got here. Let's go into... Okay, and B. There we go. Awesome. We're making progress. I don't believe we're going to finish this job before the month of November is over. We're basically in the 10th hour, almost the 11th hour of November. It's the way that this game works, but that's fine. So probably not going to be able to buy the field that I'm wanting to buy with its I mean, I can buy it, but with its crop that's on there that needs to be harvested, I think in December or November, I think maybe. I won't be able to get that in time to be able to harvest it the way that I would like to. And I have to just go through, unfortunately, because the way this is going to line up. And that's fine. Now we're going to have to fold this bad boy. Make this turn. Okay. Anyway, so I'd say we're probably about halfway done with getting these into rows with the windrower. But anyway, yeah, just the ingenuity behind a lot of farm equipment is amazing because of, the functionality that they do and how they get them done and pretty efficiently. Obviously, there is some waste, but it's pretty minimized, which is really kind of nice. It's crazy. It is crazy. Cray. And the last little bit of that. I think we did that. No, I didn't mean to do that. Hit the wrong button, sorry. Let's go. And the money earned currently so far, this is what I have currently in savings. I think I had 30,000 after, the sale of my canola last season, or this season, early this season, I guess. And so I've earned like roughly about 11,000-ish, 10 to 11,000 doing just side jobs. This job is a big one that's going to pay me a ton, so it's like twice as much as I've already earned in side jobs. So I'm thinking I'll be somewhere right around 60 grand, and we'll see what kind of field we can purchase for 60 grand. Now I do want to try to do different crops than what I'm currently doing, because right now canola, yeah, it's the best paying crop. I have to run that over, don't I? It's the best paying crop for the seasons that I have to plant my crops in. This game is it's detailed enough to where you have to know what crops are in season, when you can plant them, because that all comes into play. If the ground has enough, sulfur in it, or if it is fertilized, and if there's weeds on it, and all that kind of stuff like that. I mean, granted, it's not the hard physical labor that a farmer has to do. You don't experience that, but you do experience the time that they have to put into it a little bit, just to get a little taste. It's really not the time that you get a full taste of, because obviously they spend a lot more time than an hour playing a video game, right? You know, so it just gives you a little bit of taste and a little bit of respect, I guess, for the hard work that the farmers put in, which is one of the reasons I enjoy this game. It kind of takes me a little bit back in my childhood roots, which is fun in and of itself. Brings up memories, and not with equipment, of course, but at least of the farming and the land and the feeling that you get of getting a job done. You know, gratification. Okay, here we go. Anyway, so yeah, I like this game. There's a new one out. There's Farming Simulator 25, which I haven't gotten. I usually get games when they're on sale. So this is 2020, or this is 22, which I believe it actually came out in 2022. Boy, that's dating you back a bit, isn't it? Anyway, but yeah, I think this one came out originally in 2022. I got it when it was cheap. So, I try not to spend a ton of money on games and whatnot, but still enjoy games that they still have some value to them, you know, and not have to go spend, $60-$70 anytime a new game comes out, so that's what I'm trying to prevent myself from doing, is doing that, exactly that, on a budget, I guess you could say. Okay, there we go. Turn it off there, lift it up. So if any of you like me, you know what I'm talking about. Right. Let's, because this takes a jolt that direction, maybe we take a swipe this way. Try not to disturb. Try not to disturb any of these. I wonder if I have to come up and pick these up with the baler. I don't want to do that right now. I want to just go here. There we go. Yeah, we'll take a second swipe. Let's follow this line. Okay. We are almost in December. Almost there. Basically 30 minutes, 27 minutes, in-game minutes away from December. Now this kind of stuff you wouldn't want to really be doing in December, but I think with grass you can harvest all year long. So, I do believe. Let's see, can we make this turn right here? Can we? I'll go that way or this way? Let's go this way. Let's go this way. What I think we're going to do is we're going to go grab the baler and try to take some of these rows out nearby. I don't want to do that. Let's just get these bad boys into rows. I swear I'm gonna mess up some of these rows because of how wide this thing is. Alright, that's right here. That is like closing in on us pretty quickly. And I don't want to mess up those other stacks. So I think what we're going to do is let's go like this. Let's go. Let's turn it off. We're going to fold this bad boy up. And we're going to let this go here. We're going to go get the baler. Let's create some room for us here. Now this is the baler. This yellow one right here. And we're going to want to back up. Let's hook it up. There we go. And let's head out here. And we're going to bail. This is the thing you have to do on the when the rows aren't really symmetrical. Like the field isn't symmetrical, I guess. A better way to put it. Okay, so we're going to go like this. We need to lower the pickup. Oh, first we need to unfold it. There we go. And this is kind of cool how this works, actually. We do need to... Okay, pickup's already there. Oh, you can change the size? 220 centimeters. That is cool. We'll go up to 220, that's the standard. We need to go on... Turn on the baler. Okay, what you want to do is you want to drive over these stacks like this. And what it does is it is picking up, like down here underneath this, that yellow bar right there, you can see it's kind of scooping up the hay, and what it does is it gathers it all and it compacts it into a particular size bale, and then it kicks it out in the back end here and drops it onto the field. It's really kind of cool, the way it works. So as we're moving along and we're driving, let's try to keep this as centered as possible. It's picking up the row, right? It's breaking it up basically. And it'll spit a bale out the backside. You'll see here in a minute. See how that's kind of growing, right? So it's picking it up. It's creating on the back end. You can see it's kind of creating this bale. I'm going to make sure we're getting all of it there. Okay. And it's actually putting wire or rope around it. It's actually wire. It's actually a rope. And as you're driving around, it'll say, okay, well, we've got enough. And gravity will do its part. It'll drop it off. Right there. See that? Kind of cool, huh? Oh, how did I miss that? Let's back up. Let's see if we can get this. Or be able to pick up that grass right there. Pick it up. There we go. Okay. And it is now December. Let's try to get this going right here. I missed a piece, I think. I did. Hard part on these turns is making sure the baler's getting, because it turned later after the tractor, so you can't just hover over the stack, right? Let's see, did we get that turn? Looks like we did. Good deal. All right. Doing pretty good. Nice. Last piece there, so we're going to back up. Don't overcorrect. That's why I struggle with sometimes. Excuse me. Get this pile of grass. Let's get this guy. Did we really miss? A little bit. Did miss a little bit right there. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to work on we'll come back to this guy. Oh wait, no, I'm missing a piece of grass. See that? I'm missing it again. There we go. We got it that time. Okay, so we will disconnect here. No, didn't need it. And then we'll come back to that in a minute. Let's go grab our windrower. Nope, missed it. There we go. Connect. Okay. Let's unfold it. Oh, I thought I touched it. I didn't. Okay, let's unfold it. Down and this windrow. There we go. Okay, now come over here. Let's windrow this stuff. Perfect. Coming along pretty good. Okay, and that is all windrowed. Now we can turn around. We're going to get some more windrowing done. We are getting there. It's just too far. There we go. Okay, here we are. Get these last few rows done here. Here you can see our baled finished product, which we'll need to collect. I don't know if we'll be able to, is that going to get over there? Yes, it does. Perfect. Let's go back over here. Maybe one, there's probably going to be like a couple more swipes. Okay, ooh, we gotta put this on. Let's turn this way just a little bit though. Okay, so we're not disturbing that row. Okay, ready? Are we ready? Yes, we are, I think. Trying to get in between that bell. There we go. That's going to be all over the place, sorry. That's all over the place, but oh well, it's all good. Okay, this is going. That's garbage over there. Alright, back over here. Oh well, it's going to need maybe more than one, huh? Let's see. Can't get that piece. We'll try to get it with... This is going to look like garbage, so this last little bit, so I apologize. But we're trying. Looks like I missed a little bit right there anyway. Right. There we go. Okay, let's fold it back up. Look at that ugly row. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Actually, you know what we could do is we could do this. Like this. We will straighten this out by just doing this. There we go. Okay, now everything should be windrow. Now we can just take this bad boy over here, fold it up. Yeah, a little messy right there, but that's okay. And pick it up with the baler. Drop this off here. Let's go get the baler. So the baler is the second step that's left, right? There was 2 steps before. There was cutting it. There was it's not threshing it. What is it called? Tethering it, which is basically spreading it out and letting it so it can dry, right? And then there is the windrowing it to getting it all in perfect rows after it's dried. And then there's baling it. All very important steps of their own accord. Pickup's already on. Oh, so I just got to turn it on. Don't need to do anything else. There's a little piece here, so I'm going to grab this. There we go. And let's get these bells of hay, or bells of grass actually. It's not hay. See, I want to try to avoid missing stuff like that. Missing these little patches. Best way to see this. Maybe this way. As long as the row is straight, it'll be good. That's not right there. See how I'm missing that? Getting a little bit off track. Yeah, this is going to be overview, I think. Overhead view. That's fine. Just have to watch for anything coming out this back side here. Being missed. Good. Good. I missed some right there. see him right there too. We will get him. No fret. So we're having not having straight rows just kind of squeeze you a little bit. Come back. Let's get this guy. I don't like to waste, so. Over the place. I know this looks kind of like I'm drunk or something, but I don't want to waste any of this harvest. Even though it's not my harvest, it's another farmer's harvest, I still want to not waste it. Okay, there we go. I think we got all that. Good deal. Okay, now, these bells are going to be all over the place with me doing that kind of stuff. Luckily nothing dropped off the back end, but let's go with this stack here next, or this row. And that little counter to the lower right hand side tells you how close you are to having your bale completed. Perfect. Good deal. Okay, we got that. Excuse me. Okay, keep going. That row is going to be a pain. The next row is going to be a pain. This is how non-straight it is. Oh, crap. Okay. We're getting there. Oh, missed some grass on the ground there, so we're going to go back and get it. I don't like to waste. There we go, got them both. Perfect. Let's get the next row. Next row is going to be a pain because it is really kind of squirrely towards the end over there. That's okay. Here we go. These rows are kind of the messed up rows, where the field is just not best to see us drive forward here. The field is not necessarily symmetrical, right? It's not like a perfect square or rectangle. So because of that, I'm going to use off rows at the end, which are just not easy to get with as a straight row. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean, Burn. Let's go get this row over here. And we'll get that last row. And then we can start working on the straighter rows. So for that outside row is kind of all over the place, isn't it? The outside, when I was doing the perimeter. Can we get this? Yes, we can. Sure, I'm going to be missing something here. Yeah, just a little bit right there. we go. And bingo. Let's do the outside real quick, because that's going to throw me off a little bit. Really, I should start right here at the edge of this place, like right around there. Now we can actually turn this off for a second. I can drive a little faster. Start like right here somewhere. All right. Alright, and the reason I want to start there is because I want to end, as I end this outside row, I can start on the next inside row, just right there, you know, less driving. At least that's the way my mind thinks. My mind trying to talk about being efficient when I'm all over the place, not creating straight rows and stuff. But hey, it still makes me feel a little bit better thinking I'm a little bit more efficient. Alright. These turns are going to be a pain in the butt to make sure we get this bad boy. To the point where it's not missing any patches. Actually did pretty good on that bend. It's not bad. Alright. We are going. Nice. Now one thing, I don't know about grass because I've never baled grass. Because that's what literally this is. This is not alfalfa. But I don't know if grasses would be... Yeah, I mean, I guess it could be. But like alfalfa is super like itchy. Like the after it's dried, baled and whatnot, like when you're hauling it, like when you're physically picking it up and loading it into the truck and whatnot, like the dust from that stuff is like itchy, like it makes your skin just itch and crawl just about. At least for me it did. Other people might not bother, but man, that stuff used to be drive me nuts. But you know, you do it because it's got to be done, and then you just go home and you get a nice shower, get the dust and stuff off, because it will. Now, some people might say, "Hey, maybe you have hay fever." No, actually, I don't. I'm not allergic to it. My mom was, but or is. She's still around, but on a hot day where it sticks to you, you're sweating, it sticks to you. It's just not fun. I'll just put it that way. It is not fun to deal with. You know. So, you farmers out there might agree with me, maybe not. Maybe some of you don't mind it at all, but man, that was one thing that was difficult for me. You know, something that I was not a fan of, but you deal with it, right? It is what it is. Alright, let's turn this off real quick. Let's go. I guess it's not gonna let me pick up right there. That's weird. We gotta cut here. Okay, now. Is it gonna let me pick up that little patch that's off of the field? No, it's not. That's fine. Can't do anything about that. Alright. Now we're talking. Now we're just bailing. But yeah, I mean, you'd sweat, it'd get in your eyes, it'd get in your, you're just covered with it, with the dried dust, hay dust. And if I would have been allergic, it would have been even worse, right, with hay fever or anything like that. But it was miserable even not having hay fever or being allergic to it. It's just not fun at all. Anyway, yeah, but me and my brothers, my dad and my grandpa as well used to do that all by hand. We would hire or ask a farmer. Sometimes my dad's farmer friends would do it for him if they were available. We wouldn't have to pay anyone, but so sometimes, obviously if they weren't available or their machinery was not functioning or they're using the machinery themselves for their own fields and whatnot, then, we had to hire someone to come do it. And that was, I don't know if it's going to get that little patch. I'm going to try. Maybe it did. Can't tell. This part is a little bit messy right here, but we'll get it. Anyway, so it was something that I didn't appreciate doing, but it's something that had to be done, so we just did it, right? That's the thing with farm life, man. There's things that you may not like going and, we used to have to, the cow barn. Okay, this is a fun story I think that you guys might like. The cow barn that we had for our cows always had to be cleaned, right? Which is picking up cow poop, basically, is what we're doing, right? That's what it's referencing. You always had to clean the cow barn. One of my more memorable things there, working on the farm, was that we did have to clean the cow barn. And the worst time of doing it was actually, in my opinion, was the winter time. Summertime was bad because it was as well, but because it was, cow manure when it's wet and fresh in the heat, it is heavy. Like you go in there with shovels and scoops, and you had to clean out the troughs because it would collect in the troughs on the floor. And it was hard work because you're lifting heavy stuff with using a shovel, and there's a bunch of it. And so, but but it wasn't like super bad in the sense of like super hard. It was just heavy, right? And it was, that bell is on its end. Let's see if we can tip it over, because I won't be able to pick it up like that with the trailer. So we'll tip it. Let's try tipping it. Let's move it because I've got to have this open. I'm going to drive past it with my tractor. Boom. Can you tip over for me? Are you not going to tip over? Tip over. There we go. That's what we wanted. Okay, anyway. But the wintertime was even worse, because wintertime, oftentimes when you go out there, it would be frozen, like solid. So you're, not only would you take a shovel with you to scoop what you could that wasn't frozen yet, or after it's been thawed or whatever, but the worst part is you had to take a pick with you, right? And you'd pick at this frozen cow poop, and if you're using this pick, pieces go everywhere. because you're swinging it, right? Like you hit your mark, what you're striking at, and little chunks come off, and so you just word to the wise. And I learned this lesson pretty quickly. The many years that we did that, is you want to pick the ice, use the pick on it with your mouth closed. I'm not going to explain why. I'll let you just figure that out and use your imagination. Yeah, I've tasted that stuff before, needless to say. Anyway, so yeah, lesson learned. And that's one of the reasons it was not my favorite time to do it. And I mean, swinging a pick at cow poop, is not super, super hard. It's just the results of it, splash damage, we'll call it, is not something that is very fun or agreeable or something you look forward to. So, but yeah, that was obviously, of course, memorable. And my dad was really good at teaching us about hard work, and very to this day, very appreciative to my dad who's passed, a number of years ago. I'm grateful for those learning moments. And whether they're silly learning moments like that, or keeping your mouth closed when you're chipping away at frozen horse or frozen cow poop, or not, it's still memorable moments. And some of them are funny, some of them are more life lesson learning, kind of stuff. But always good moments. Always be grateful for those moments. Man, I'm having a hard time getting this line. Listen, pieces of it. Anyway, there we go. So, if you have worked on a farm, and you're watching this video, and you have any funny stories, you don't have to tell your story or anything like that. You might be able to make light of it, or just a lesson you learned from your farming days, or if maybe you're still farming, maybe you learned from your grandparents, maybe you learned from your dad, maybe you learned, like me, I learned from both my dad and my grandpa on our farm, or maybe you learned just helping out on a farm, maybe you're a hired hand or something. Maybe you learned something by reading it or something. I don't know. But, basic life lessons I think that can be learned on a farm are awesome, are irreplaceable. At least in my opinion. That's one reason I wish I would have been able to give my daughters. All I have is daughters. I don't have any sons, which is fine. I'm happy with my daughters. I love my daughters. Wouldn't trade them for the world. But wish I would have been able to pass some of those life lessons by actually experiencing them, not me just telling them stories. I wish I would have been able to pass those on to my kids, and I still have an opportunity, I guess. I do want to. One of my goals, I told this on one of my other videos, Farming Simulator. One of my goals in life, I think, dreams. I don't know if it's necessarily a goal, because goal would mean that I would love for this to happen. Don't get me wrong. I just don't see a path for it currently. But I would like for it to happen. So I'm not saying I'm not giving up on this dream. But one of my dreams is to own my own farm and to teach my grandkids and my daughters, later in life. But it'd be cool to be able to teach them some of the lessons learned that I learned in my life growing up on a small farm. I don't know if I'll ever have enough money to be able to afford equipment like this. These machines, a lot of them are 6 figures to buy. I don't know, farmers, it's amazing. I don't know, like the farmers, the big time farmers that have equipment like this, how they can afford it, man, because the equipment that they have is expensive. It's not cheap. Farming is not a cheap profession. And it seems like, the people nowadays, just in general, are just look down on farmers. I don't understand that. It has always perplexed me. It confuses me. Farmers are, some of the lifeblood of our nation, of our country. We need food. We need product like this. We need grass. We need hay. We need, meat. All these things that they work hard to provide, we need, and some people just don't respect that, I guess. Because people get used to, they go to the store, their grocery store or Walmart or whatever, and they go to these stores and all they see is, a gallon of milk. You gotta buy a gallon of milk. Let's buy a gallon of milk for whatever price it is at that day. Hopefully the economy is decent enough that it's not super expensive, but I gotta buy milk. And they don't really see the process or the labor and hard work that goes into that bottle of milk being there at the grocery store for them to purchase. Right? Or sunflowers, or flowers in general, or the oats that they eat. And I know some of the things, farming has come a long way. Some of the stuff is mechanized. The product is, they have machines that do the milking a lot of times at the big dairy farms, right? And those have been around for ages. My dad, actually, growing up, used to work on a dairy, and it wasn't his, but they had milking machines there, they've been around for years and years and years. But there is still a lot of work that goes into those places. You have to take care of the cows. The health of the cows themselves is a huge part. I'm just picking on dairy a little bit here because, just one thing to think of. Or if you're talking about grains, wheat, rice. Obviously, we don't grow a ton of rice here in the States, but there are farmers that do grow rice. You've got, you've got oats. You've got any type of grain, right? That is raised. Even grains that are used to feed animals to produce the meat and the eggs and the milk and everything that we take advantage of at the grocery store. Oh, man, how am I missing these little pieces of... Sorry, every time I see one I try to pick it up. I've got to get back in line, so I don't want to waste. Anyway, all this effort that people just don't acknowledge or they don't recognize, I think it's probably more that they don't realize the effort and the work and man hours and the getting up at 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. and whatever to take care of your pigs or your sheep or your cows or whatever, right? Turkeys, chickens, those kinds of things as well, it's just people have lost. And it's partially because of technology. Yeah, sure. Technology does make some of this easier. But maybe some of it is even ignorance. But either way, people have lost touch, I think, or aren't aware or cognizant of all the efforts that do go into play to put the food that you have on your table in front of you. Right? And that's not to say that other things like cooks and chefs and all that stuff also don't play. They should be undermined or less important. They have their role as well, but you can't cook anything or put anything on the table after it's been cooked or made if there isn't any product to use to make that. So it all comes down to the roots, right? It comes back. But anyway, I keep missing these. I'm sorry. And with me, like, I can't leave it like that because it bugs me a little bit to not complete the job right. So, and I guess I'm a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to that. But anyway, so that's, sorry, I don't mean to rant on you guys. You guys are awesome. I just appreciate all the support you guys give in watching videos and liking and commenting and everything. It's really much appreciated. So, but I think it's important to at least recognize, the efforts of many that we oftentimes overlook, that basically allow us to have the nice things that we have, right? So, anyway, I wanted to check real quickly. Yeah. I did, on my streaming software, I did add a feature where we can, well, I don't know if it's working correctly or not, but where we can capture your guys' live chats. So feel free to use live chat if you have any questions. If I don't immediately respond, it's because it's possibly not working correctly. But hey, we will continue to test and try and make sure we get things working properly for you, so we make this experience of watching the video a fun one for y'all. Alright, let's see. I know we only got like a few rows left. This is good news. We're coming down to the last part of the baling process. Oh, did I miss some seed like right there? That's gonna bug me if I leave that there. Ooh, well, there we go. I'll throw that bell off the back end. See this little piece? Even this little piece is bugging me to get it. Okay. Let's turn, get back on our row. And then we'll be able to use some equipment that we didn't have growing up, because I already kind of talked about this, how I had to do it by hand. But I have a trailer over here. After we finish this baling process, I have a trailer that is used to pick up the bales, to automate that process just a little bit, which is nice. Wish I had when we were growing up. Wouldn't have to get all dusty and musty with the hay dust. Anyway, or itchy or sweaty and stinky and whatever. Alright. As stinky, itchy, sweaty. Probably the way I should word that, because you still work at it. But anyway. Oh, what am I doing? Like all of a sudden I started steering weird. Alright. So, yeah, if you don't mind putting some of your, if you are a farmer. If you're not a farmer, that's fine. Maybe if you've never farmed before, put it, type in an experience you'd like to have, or something you would like to do on a farm. That you think would be fun, right? Or something you think that would be something cool to do sometime, right? It could be something as simple as, riding horses or whatnot, whatever you feel would be something you would enjoy. Or riding on a tractor, driving a tractor, simple stuff like that. Or maybe you're one of those that actually want to experience some of the hard work and put in some sweat and some muscle and help out on a farm or something like that. Or maybe you just want to tend cows or chickens or pigs or something. Or that you want to in the future, whatever it is, go ahead and post there. If you have worked on a farm, post some of the things that you enjoy most about being on a farm. Alright. We're going to have little conversations there. Alright, so we're finishing up. Obviously we're in December, 3:24 in the morning. game time. And we're just trying to wrap this up. After we finish baling, we've got to go pick up the bales, and then after we pick up the bales, we have to go deliver them to finish out the contract. Got to go deliver them to a farmer's market. So that will be, that'll be the next thing that we do after we pick up the bales. First, though, is we got to pick up the bales. That's the very first thing we got to do after this. We're almost done. This is the last row. Hopefully we didn't have any one-off little piles that I've got to chase down. Hopefully we can just get this with this one fell swoop, swipe, whatever you want to call it. There we go. All right. Also, if you've enjoyed this video, smash the like button, share it, comment, hit the notifications bell, subscribe please, that helps us quite a bit. We'd love to have you as part of the community. And I want to thank you for watching thus far. We're not done. We're going to go for a bit longer here. You know, we can continue to enjoy some of the, hopefully you've been enjoying the content, and we'll go back to it. This is just this type of game, or this game itself specifically, but other games like this that I own, just kind of give me a little bit of a rest, right, from my normal game types that I put out. And not that I don't like the other game types that I put out and I produce. I actually love playing those games as well. Just as a little bit, it's a different pace, different focus, you know, which is nice. Alright, let's see. I don't think we're going to want to change bale size in the middle of it. Will it let us? Maybe it will, I don't know. Anyway. Doesn't look like it will. Let's do, turn off the baler. We need to unload the baler. And we need to fold the baler. Ooh, that should have been, oops, wrong one. Really? Okay, let's try unfolding the baler, see if we can get this. Can we get that off of there? Maybe. Here's what we need to do. We need to, there we go, we got it off. Okay, now we can fold the baler. And we can lift the pickup too. Alright, the next thing we gotta do, drop this bad boy off, and we need to pick this up. This trailer allows us to pick up the bales, kind of like automated, actually picks it up itself. Alright, and the way this works, just gonna drive over here into position. Right, there's a little arm right here. So if we open up the operating position, there we go. Alright, and it should be going. Yeah, should already be going. And you just have to basically drive up alongside the bale of grass, in this case, and it'll pick it up. It'll put it onto the trailer, and it gets ready for the next bale. Pretty simple. So if we had straight bales, which right now we don't, if we'd done the things correctly, we'd just pick them up. We'd drive forward like this, that line, we'd pick it up, it would throw it on there for us, and we'd be good to go. And for the most part, most of these should be somewhat straight, so I should be able to pick these up. Just like that. Came up too quick. I'll slow down for it, so I'd be ready for it. There we go. Easy as that, yeah. And it is stacking these bales. I'm hoping, I don't know, man. I'm hoping this trailer will be able to fit all of the bales that we actually have. I don't know if it will. We'll see here in just a minute. I don't know how this bale ended up over here in the trees and bushes, but we got to pick this one up as well. So here we go. Now we can back up. No, other way, other way, other way. There we go. Okay, now we can let's go get this row. Did I miss one? I think that was a separate row. Okay, so here we are. Hoping we don't have to make multiple deliveries to the farmer's market, but we may have to. It's possible. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to, because maybe we do the outside bells. Let's do the outside bells. See where we get with this. Whoa, there we go. Let's see, how many are in there? It's 2. Oh, I missed that bad boy. A little closer. There we go. And let's grab this one too while we're here. Why not? Okay, there we go. Can we go another one? I don't know if we can. Doesn't hurt to see though, huh? We have to make multiple trips. I know, I'm kind of binding this here a little bit. Are we able to get that? I think it's full. I don't think we're going to be able to pick that up. I'm trying to straighten it so we can try to pick it up one last time before we head to the market, the farmer's market. Okay, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 bells on this trailer. You gonna pick up for me? No, you're not. So that means you're full. So we need to go to transporting position. Okay, we need to now take this bad boy over to the farmer's market. I don't even know where the freaking farmer's market is. Where is it? I think it's over here. Right? Yeah, that's where we need to deliver it, right? Let's go look at our contract. Mow the grass, dry it with the tedder, bell it, take the bells to Johnson's Farmer Market. Yeah, we gotta go to Johnson's Farmer Market. So, you know, will it? I'm curious. We're gonna try it. We're gonna say here, if I'm in the tractor, will it take the tractor with me? So this is Johnson's Farmer Market. Let's go visit. Son of a no, it didn't. Okay, that's fine. So it doesn't let us, if we're in the vehicle, it doesn't bring it to us. So now what we have to do is we have to go back to our farm, which is here. I've got to go with my flashlight. I've got to go get my truck, drive it down to the farm, to the place that I was baling hay at. Whoa. Now, good news is that the crop damage is turned off right now, so it's not gonna, I would normally not want to drive through my crop like that. That is not how I want to work. But hey, crop damage is off. So that means that if I drive across it, is this? Yeah, this is the road. If I drive across, it's not going to damage my crops. So that's fine right now. I did that on purpose because sometimes, like, I'm trying just to hustle through to get to somewhere. I like to take shortcuts, like right here, right? Obviously, I'm not going to drive through that field, but good news is if I did drive through it. We didn't damage that farmer's crops. Okay, so here we go, because I have it turned off. We need to go get... Oh, we gotta go drive it there. Unfortunately. This might take a second. But we do have one delivery. Ready to roll. Boing, boing, boing. We're jumping. It's 4 in the morning. What was it? What do we figure? It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 bells. Alright. Yeah, we don't need all the lights on. Let's just go with this light. Okay, so we gotta drive, make our way to Farmer's Market, which I've never been there. So we're going to, let's go to the map real quick. Farmer's Market, it's right here. Let's tag it. And that's where we gotta get to. That big giant green pillar. Yeah, let's turn here. Let's go. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Keep those doggies rollin', rawhide. Oh. Well, we'll find our way there. And make the delivery a few times. And I should be good. And then we can get paid. Now, fields I'm looking to purchase. That's my farmer actually right there. It is back over there. But I might look at different fields now because I won't be able to really get that crop planted or actually harvested, not planted. I don't have. Whoa, hello. Went vertical with that bad boy. Anyway, I won't be able to harvest the crop that's on there right now. It's actually a cotton field, the one I was looking to purchase, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have to look to see what other options for fields purchases that are available. Because in all honesty, with the cotton field, I would have to find a what are you? Why would you stop in front of a tractor? Just keep going, my man. Anyway, yeah, I'd have to get some new equipment, so that means I'd have to purchase equipment or lease it whenever I wanted to harvest it. Alright. We are getting there, doing 33 miles per hour. But we are getting there. Alright, let's see. Looks like we deliver... Okay, he's got a bigger road to pull into right here. We'll do that. Fresh produce and grass, apparently. So here, that's for grain. I don't want to be, I'm not the grain. I would be here. Okay, and now we need to unload the bells. Yeah, unload the bells here. There they go, they're being sold. let's go. Let's go back to our field that we're that we're baling for, that we're being hired to bale for, and let's get some more 14 more bales and make another trip on our favorite rocket ship, right? For those that had kids that used to watch that show, that'll be very familiar to you. Might be nightmares, I don't know. Alright, you might have enjoyed that show too, I don't know, some did, some don't. Alright. Oh. Now we gotta make it back to field 71. It's a bit of a drive, but we're getting there. I wonder, let's see. No, this road wraps back around. I was just going to say, I wonder if there's a shortcut there, but I don't think that there is. Yeah, no, that bends back around. Okay. This, I believe, is the road. Yes. This is, that's my farm right there. Some of those fields wouldn't be bad to own. They're right in behind mine. There was one field I was oh, actually, that is the field I was looking at. So the one that's light brown over there is the one I was looking at to purchase. Okay, this is the field right here. So let's cut through here. Let's start picking up some bales of grass. Okay, operating position. Let's go. Let's see, here's one. Two. Three. Alright, next. Can I turn this sharp to get you? Maybe? Yes? Well, let's get all of our lights on. I can barely see. Okay, there we go. Let's go! Can you imagine, like, in December? Now here where I live, doing this type of work in December probably wouldn't be something that would be happening. Simply for the fact that December there's usually snow on the ground. You know. But apparently this stuff, based on the Farmer's Almanac in this game, can be harvested year round, if I remember. Here, let's look at that just to show you what I mean. So, let's see. Yeah. Okay, so this is grass. No, actually, it can't be. Yeah, it can be harvested. The orange is harvest season, so it can be harvested all year, but it can't be planted after November, which makes sense because it goes dormant. Grass does. But apparently it can be harvested all year, so I figure. If we were doing this at my house or where I currently live, this would be covered in snow. I don't know. Can I pick it up like this? Oh, it's going to let me. No? Okay. Well, I guess I don't need to straighten them out. What are we at here? That is, we got about 4 more we can pick up. Perfect. We'll hit this one. This one. I don't know if there's another bell at the end of this row, but it looks like there might be. Whoa, 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 whoa. Squirtling. There we go. There. Get back in place. There we go. Yeah, there's another one in the other row. I doubt we'll be able to pick it up though, because I believe we are full. Okay, so transporting position. Well, let's go. Yeah, this is going to take at least 2 or 3 more loads. But we'll get it done. So not this big field, not the one right above it, but to the right above it a little bit. There's 2 smaller fields. The bigger of the 2 is the one that I was looking at purchasing. Has cotton on it. Don't think that's going to happen. I have to buy cotton processing machines, which is going to be expensive. No cars on the road, so we're gonna make our turn. We are in delivery mode, baby. Yeah. All right. Making our way over to the farmer's market. The cool part also about this game is you can purchase like other businesses. So for example, there's a bakery, right, which I've thought about purchasing. You can buy a bakery and you can supply your own wheat to that bakery for the flour and whatnot. So that'd be another way you could bring in constant income, which really honestly is probably a good route to go, because when you're farming, the only time you really make money is when you're doing your harvest or after your harvest, right? So money comes in spurts, at least in this game, right? And that would make sense if that's kind of real life too. Those that are farmers that work on big farms like that and sell their product, let me know if I'm right or not. Anyway, that just makes sense. Anywho, so let's see, we'll make the delivery here, but that would be a way to bring in, I guess you could say, somewhat passive income. Unload the bales, yes please. Yes, unload them here. There you go. Okay, load this. Let's go get some more bales. I wish I had a bigger trailer that would allow me to haul more, but it's okay. It is the butt crack of morning, 5:25 in the morning. Sun's starting to come up. I know I left my lights on, I really don't care. Guess we don't mean to. Let's be a little more realistic here. There we go. Got the tail lights, got our headlights, that's it. Just realized that this tractor drives at the same speed pulling this trailer whether I have a full load or not. Interesting. Must be top gear for this bad boy. Excuse me. Alright. Next road, I'm going to take a right. Let's get over. this is our turn. Alright. Be nice to get one of these big fields. I think they're like 100 and something thousand though, just for the field itself. That field, that one I was looking at is like 49,000, I want to say. And I've only got 41,000. You can see that in the upper right hand corner of my screen. That's the amount of money I have right now. Now I will be paid out for this contract, a little over 20,000, so that will help. But yeah, it doesn't necessarily help right now. Gotta complete this job first. I have another job lined up too, another baling job actually, which would mean I'm probably gonna have to harvest and bale. It pays a lot less though. It's 10,000, so not as good when it comes to the payout. Grab this bale. Let's go grab we'll hit this outside row. I'll grab that bale that was all by itself. That was last of that last row that we just... Oh, no, got there too quick. Come on, what are you... I'm jackknifing my trailer here. Here, pick it up. There we go. Thank you. And that's not really something you want to do either, is to jackknife a trailer in real life. Here the game doesn't really make a difference, so I'm just kind of being careless. You could say, there's not a bell. There. Okay, so this is only two here. There's that guy. Let's wait for the baler to be ready. Or not baler, but the trailer to be ready. Oh man, really? I missed that? Let's try it again. Really? There we go. Wow. Okay, so let's grab this guy. He's on the outside of the groupings here. Anyone else on the outside? This guy's kind of like the next closest. Grab this dude. Thank you. What do we got? Basically, we have three more we can pick up. Alright, I'll pick up this row. There's one. There's two. Oh, come on. There we go. Here's three. And we are full now. Alright, boys and girls. Okay, transporting position. Let's go. I'm going to say probably 2 more loads. I haven't counted the remaining bells, but I'm guessing that. Boy, if I was driving down this road as a farmer, in real life, with my lights on like this, I'm sure these people that I'm driving past would be pissed off. So, we'll go with our standard headlights. Once again, there's our farm. Some of our equipment's there, our tractors and whatnot. No cars on the road. It is almost 6 a.m. in the morning in game. I'm guessing we'll be done by about 8 a.m. 8 to 9, somewhere right around there with this job. No cars on the freeway. Look at that. No one out. So for random cars on the small side streets. Got a nice nice little river there. It's kind of cool. Okay. Coming up on our turn. Farmer's market, when everyone's up and ready to go in the morning, farmer's market's going to be stocked. It's going to be ready. With grass, that is. It's coming. Wouldn't be bad, really, to own some of the fields by the farmer's market, especially when I have to make a delivery here. Wouldn't be bad. Just thinking in advance there. Hit the wrong button. Let those bad boys sell. There we go. Oh, finished. Contract on field 71 finished. Not really. I've got, and it hasn't paid me, so I'm gonna finish all of them. And it said like 71% something. I think overall I had to sell that many, just as in general as a goal, but I've got more bales to sell, so I'm gonna go get them all delivered, complete my contract. Instead of being at 70-something% complete and not getting paid, I'd rather get 100% complete and get paid out for my job, for my contract. Two to three more loads will be good. I'm pretty sure 2. We'll see. And right now, this equipment that I've been using this entire contract has been leased. I don't have all this equipment. I do have tractors. I have 3 tractors. I don't know if I have this particular tractor, but I've got 3 tractors. I don't have this trailer. I don't have the grass cutter. I do have a harvester, but it's not meant for grass. I do have, I don't have the baler. I don't have the tedder, and I don't have the windraker. What is it called? Windrower? I think it's windrower. That's what it is. Windrower. So I have other things. I do have a trailer, although it's like a closed-in trailer with tailgate and whatnot. And a harvester, and I have a fertilizer, which I purchased. And I have a weeder, which I also purchased. So let's go like this real quick while we're in function mode. The only 2 items that I mentioned that I do have that I had to purchase that it didn't start me with is the fertilizer and the weeder. Everything else, including my truck. Yeah, that's what I thought. Get a little too quick. So, if you pick the easy mode, which I did just to learn this all over again, because it's been a long time since I played any farming simulator game, it starts you with those things and the 3 fields that I have. So I haven't acquired any additional fields yet, which is that's my next step. That's what I want to do next. I think I'm getting... I don't think there are any other bales over there. Come on. There you go. I don't know how that wasn't being picked up before. It's a little dark, so just trying to determine where my line's at. There we are. Okay. Got that guy. Oh, just missed him. There we go. I'm looking for other bales. Is that literally the last couple? So hold on. No, I've got a few. Dang it. I was hoping I could finish it in one swipe, but I can't. Come on, there we go. I actually have to come back for 2 bales. And that's it. That's ridiculous. Too bad I couldn't fit both bad guys on here. Well, we are full. Yeah, one more. Yeah, one more trip to make. I think there's only 2 bells left. It's hard to tell. It's dark. It'll start getting lighter here in a minute. Maybe by the time I get back it'll be lighter and I can tell exactly how many bells are left. It looks like just 2. That's a lot of money though to make as a side job. Just, I mean, I don't know if that's as realistic, right? But in game, to do this job and make 28,000. Now it'll be a little bit less because I had to lease equipment, but you know, 20 plus thousand. That's not bad. That's pretty good. But then you got you know, other stuff you got to do in real life, right? You've got to. Yeah, farming it would be expensive. I don't know how. Obviously, of course, there are some federal help and assistance to farmers, which they should have because we need farmers. Yeah, I'm just trying to think how else they would be able to afford everything that they do and the equipment they have. And anyway, it's crazy. I mean, that's why, you know, you'll see, I'm sure, it's a struggle at times. And that's why you see sometimes, you know, farms for sale because it's just too much to upkeep and whatnot, I would imagine, you know. I mean, you know, you got to do repairs on your vehicles and your equipment and make sure it's running correctly, and a lot of hard work. Got to respect the farmers, man. Did I just do a Yui? Looks like he flipped a Yui. Alright, what do we got? We got to turn in here. Gotta go back and get one more delivery. I hit the wrong button. No, I didn't. I guess I didn't. Okay, drive forward. We got those bad boys being delivered. Great. Wait, hold on. I'm making the additional money? Wait, hold up. Or is that me being paid 18,000? Is that me being paid? That wasn't for the contract, was it? Hold up. Wait a second. Contract. Oh, it says it's completed. Oh no, that I get to make. Oh, I think this is extra money I get to make. Ooh. I'm basically selling this guy's, I think, I may be wrong on this, but I think I'm selling this guy's crops. Well, after it said completed, mission completed, or anything after that, all these rest of these bells that I'm selling, I'm making the income from it. And then I think, we'll see how this goes. I think I'll be paid for the contract on top of that. That is crazy. That is nuts. Let's go pick up the last couple bales. We'll deliver those. Let's see, 18. I had 14 bells. That's $1,000 a bell, which isn't realistic, but that's over $1,000 a bell. That's like 1,000, less than 250. So it's like 1,000, probably like 150 or 1,000, 1,200 maybe. Bell. Crazy. Alright. Can we make this turn? Can we make this turn with this car coming up on this corner? Wow. I scared the poop out of the driver. Alright. Sun is coming up. It is almost 7 a.m. game time. Should be able to see a little easier like where all the bells are at and how many we've got left. But I'm pretty sure there's just the 2. They're left. As far as I know. Railroad. Oh, the road bars are not back up. There we go. Alright, let's go B. Oh, I didn't mean to park the tractor into a tree. That was unintended. There's a ditch there. And a culvert, looks like. Okay. Alright, I'm pretty sure we'll go like this. Just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure there's only 2 bells left. There's that one over here, and then that one. So there's one. And there's this one. I don't see any others, right? Right. Okay. Transporting position. And let's roll. So if my estimate is correct, it may be off a little bit. This is just quick math I did in my head. Not the best version of math, but anyway, I should be getting about $2,400 for this delivery. Probably a little less. I'm gonna guess $2,200. 22? Is that right? Between 22 and 2,400. So we'll go deliver this, complete the mission, and we'll see what is available purchase-wise for property. I'm probably going to get something somewhat near my house. If not, then maybe I'll get something like by the farmer's market or something. Just so it's easily transportable to there if we need to. Now there are multiple places to sell your wares. You don't just sell at the farmer's market, that's just one location. You can sell things to greeneries and livestock places and stuff like that. So I have sold something, my first crop I think, I sold something here to this library, which is like a cattle raising place. I think it was wheat. I think it was. But anyway, this depends on where the market's at, like in the sense of like who's paying the most. You want to try to go there. There is one place, like I couldn't figure it out. If you watched one of my earlier videos, I think it was the first or second video on this game, where I couldn't figure out where the crap it was supposed to be delivered. I'm like, I had to like not exit the game, but exit the play and like reload the last save point just until I could figure out where the drop off place was. In fact, I actually ended up, I think, if I remember right, ended up giving up on where to deliver it and just went somewhere else and sold it, because I was like, I don't know where this place is at, because it's over by the railroad tracks. Alright. See if we make any money off of this. I think I'm going to make between $2,200 and $2,400. 27 almost $100. It's more than I thought it was going to be. Well, my math was off a bit, but in a good way, I guess. Okay. That job is done. We can actually probably just complete the mission. We don't need to drive back all the way, do we? Hold on. There was another mission that I've got. I'm going to pull off to the side here. Actually, let's go back towards the house. Back towards our farm. If I'm correct. Oh, dude. I'm going to slow for a farmer. It's fine. If I'm correct, and we just made money off of that dude's, selling some of that dude's crop after said completed mission, and that was just stuff off the top that we're making extra money off of, and we now are going to... Was that not a stop sign? That dude just blew a stop sign. Anyway, and we make an additional $20,000 on top of the wares that we just sold after the completed portion. Then we could be sitting at around $80,000, $85,000 to $90,000 for property. That's nice. I like that. Yeah, I do like that. Let's pull over right here, and let's complete the mission real quick. I'm going to jump out. I'm going to say this job is completed. Collect. I'm at 90 grand. Holy Hanukkah. Okay, well, that's nice. I'll take it. What do we want to do? I want to look at here. So composition, hotspots, crops, growth. Doesn't tell me what I want. Oh, this is what I want. X farmland. That's how you get to it. Okay, so my farm that I own is here. Now, this is the one originally I was looking at. It's 49,000. So I could buy that. This one, 64,000. And this one is 56. 140. And look at some of these farmlands. It's like, man, 78. I could get that. The one I was just working was this one, right? It's $680,000. But think of like that's a lot of land, right? I know some of these guys over here. This one's pretty big too. 226. Yeah, we've got 245, 393, 10, 244, 149, 43. What is that? It's like, that's with a building and stuff. 614, 379. I looked at that. No, I didn't. That's 772. 680, 429, 319, 225, 244. That's 267, 372. Yeah, like a lot of this stuff is just out of my price range, right? Right now. This is another little farm that's nearby me. Anything within my price range right now. And oh, you got orchards. That's cool. Oh no, that'd be forestry. Million? Holy cow, must be a lot of money you can make up that. What is this? This is zero. So this is the farmland over by the this would be the place I was going to. It's the farmer's market right there. 90,000? Let's see, 365,000. This is the farmland that's over by the farmer's market. 161. 577. Must be forestry as well, so lumber. But you can also harvest lumber too. But it does have a little, three little fields there. Okay, that's why it's a little more. What's this? 605. I haven't even been up in this area, so this. 95, 61, 4. 96 is this. That's a farm. That's a lumber place for sure. 150, 36, 260, 170. Yeah, so it's kind of forcing you to really focus on these lands here close by you. So, thinking we go with hold on a second. Oh, we have to wait actually, because I gotta wait to see if a package arrives. Don't go check the front door. I just grabbed a package earlier. But see if another thing has been delivered, please. Anyway, waiting on the package to come. My wife ordered something. Okay, let's see here. We've got 90. Actually, I kind of want to see what is growing on these 3 parcels. I know this was cotton. So let's go do that real quick. I'm next to my farm, so we'll go. Yeah. At least the equipment has been returned, which is nice when you complete the mission. So the 3 pieces of land that we're talking about, I've got 3 fields. So this one, that one, and this one over here. These are all growing. Yeah. Yield bonus, 58%. Nice. Okay, so this is a building I own. I wish I could get rid of it. I think there's supposed to be a way you can, but I don't know what it's for right now. I might keep it because I think that's the maintenance shed, but it just doesn't say this. This is nothing. There's nothing planted on this at all. So that need to be tilled, taken care of. This has been harvested. Same thing. Was cotton. So there's nothing on that one. There's cotton on this one, and on this one, it's fertilized. But it's an odd shape. not very big. Like, let's look at them. I mean, we could do a few more missions and then purchase all 3 of these. Maybe that's the route to go. Let's go back to this. So each parcel, let's go with X. Yeah. Okay, so each parcel, this is, it doesn't tell me the size. I thought it did. Anyway, so those, I mean, they're a little bit bigger than my current fields. Yeah. And that'd be a nice little area, I guess, to own. This guy, 177, is a ways off yet. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these. What is the status of these fields? So, a lot of spots at it. That's where my equipment and stuff is at. So, here you've got, yeah, that was cotton. Those 2 have nothing on them. These 2 both have nothing on them. Let's go next. Grass. Growth, plowed, cultivated, and harvested. So I have to clear that field. So let's go next. Soil composition, fertilized. I don't know what a roller is. Maybe that's what I need to do is buy a roller and a parcel of land if I have enough left over. I don't know how much roller is. We'll look at that in a minute. But we need rolling. I think a roller is like where it digs down deep a cultivator and it turns it over, turns the dirt over. It was a dig real deep. I don't know if that's true though. Anyway, so we need. It is fertilized. That needs rolling. That's weed. That needs lime. Okay, what's next? Hot spots. That's all that is. Growth styles. Growth, soil composition. What if we go to prices? So we're in December. Let's actually look at that. What can be planted in December? Nothing. Next thing that can be planted is cotton. Okay. Right now I have canola growing, and it can be harvested in July and August. So I've got a little while yet for that to be harvested. I want to have things going like the entire time, so we want to look at things that are harvested, not in this time, but else other times. That would be grass. Obviously, these 3 things can. Not really interested in those things right now. That's trees, grass, and oilseed radish. So, harvesting in things that can be harvested. That's my canola. Things that can be harvested probably here would be better. So corn. Okay. Corn, sunflowers, soybeans, sugar beet, sugar cane, cotton, grapes, kind of, and olives. Things I don't need to buy extra things for. Soybeans, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Do they have their own things you have to use to harvest them? I don't know. Potatoes do, but that's out of the season I'm looking at. Cotton does, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so corn, sunflowers, soybeans. Let's look at those. Corn, soybeans, sunflowers. Soybeans are most. If we show fluctuations, which is really what we want to see, gets up to 3,700, 2,400, 1,400. So corn would not be at, but soybeans is probably where it would be at. You have to sell those in June. Okay. Also, we soybeans. What are the other options? Other options: sugar beet, sugar cane, and cotton. No. Cotton's good. Yeah. So it's cotton. So if we did cotton, the other one was soybeans, right? Yeah. If we did cotton, so less in February. Yeah, we might have to do cotton. What tools are needed to do cotton? Oh, and when does it need to be planted? Cotton needs to be planted February. Yeah, February. Okay, cotton needs to be planted in February. So let's go, the next step we want to take is go here. Let's go here, let's visit. I want to look at cotton technology. Ooh. Well, that's what I'd have to pay just to get a harvester. That's crazy. Yeah, I definitely don't have that. They'd have to be leased every time I used them. Soybean? Does soybean have technology? Guess it doesn't. Does it? Curious. Okay. Shoot. Okay, well, let's look here. Soybeans. I don't know if they need specific. What is this? Gotcha. There. Okay. Slurry tanks, crop protection. This would be nice to have, honestly. Sprayers. Okay. Trailers. Auger wagons? Oh, those are for... Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Corn headers, potato, beet, sugarcane, cotton. Really, you have to have certain trailers for them too? Not super expensive, but interesting. Mulchers, plows, cultivators, rollers. Hey, I need these. Okay. Combinations. Not sure. Not sure what that is. Spaders. Okay. Windrows are nice. Cutters. And that one that they had us use was like cabinets. 3 tons, 14 bells. 24 bells, that's the one we should have had. Ooh, that's 14. That's probably the one I had us use. 3. Interesting, okay. Anyway, forestry equipment, animals, animal transport, levelers, silo compaction, crib motors, belt systems. Winter equipment. Oh, I wonder if it does snow enough to where you actually have to plow. This is just a trailer? Bunch of trailers. I don't know what that is. T-Pack U? Guess it's for extended trailers? Not sure. Okay, and then, oh, you can buy packs. Oh. So it gives you everything you need. Okay. Let's see. So, cotton. Okay, that's kind of one thing we're looking at, right? Enter. Gotcha. Big old freaking trailer. So, I mean, you're talking mucho dinero. Holy cow. That's quite a bit. Let's go back. Is there one for sugar? No, not sugar. Beet, soybeans. No? There isn't. chips, sugar cane, cotton, potatoes, olives, grapes, grain. And we got... Yeah, this is basically what it starts you with for grain. And it's fine. Obviously, it could be upgraded, like bigger equipment, but that's fine. Wow, okay. Discount. Used vehicle. That bad boy is a beast. That tractor will... That sucker's got some power to it. That's awesome. Yeah. What else we got? That's my stuff. This is stuff I do have. I've got 3 medium tractors. So I think I think this is my more powerful one. Has more features to it. What is this? Animal dealer. Ooh. Oh, okay, fine. Farmland. That's my farmland. That's fine. It's not what I wanted. Let me bring it back. Construction. Oh, you can build stuff like this. Okay, that's how you get into the... I gotcha. What? Looks like it's been... Okay. Sorry, getting sidetracked. So what do we want then? We gotta buy fields. Ultimately, that's what we have to do. We may have to... I mean, we're in December. So, we're in December. Really the next thing, I can plant cotton, but I wouldn't have any way to harvest it. Right now I think the best thing is for grains. Oat. Sorghum has a short life. Yeah, I mean, oats would be the next thing I could plant. Just based on the equipment I have. Oats or sorghum? What do they sell at? Oats. Not a whole lot. Canola sells for more. Oats and sorghum. The crap is sorghum. There it is. Yeah, not a whole lot. So I think what I'm going to do... Maybe what we do is we continue working. Instead of buying right now, maybe we buy... roll the dice, and buy sometime in April or March. Dang, I hate to do that though. Well, let's wait till February, because if this guy replants his cotton, that's what we'll do. We're gonna fast forward till we're gonna sleep until February. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Sleep until... Do we want to sleep though? We can be earning money. We can go get that. Let's go get that other contract. Where the crap is that other contract? I think I actually have to go here to pick up the equipment for it, don't I? Or no, maybe I just go here. Oh, I don't have the equipment to do that. I can't. What other jobs can we pick up? Really, this is everything that there is. Yeah, some money. It's not a whole lot. Field 1 and field 6, where are those at? Field 1 and 6, clear the crap up there. Not a lot of money though. Make some money doing it though. Well, I think what we're gonna do, this video is already pretty long, so I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna end it right here. Oh, hey, Andy Hansen. I didn't see the chat come up. Is it up there? No, it's not. So I apologize if I missed that. So I'll have to look into that. Good to see you there, Andy. Welcome, kudos to you. Shout out to you. And maybe what we'll do is we'll end it here. We will come back. I think we're gonna go till let's just sleep a month. I think is what we'll do. We'll sleep a month, do that real quick, and then we'll come back here. So let's sleep. Let's wake up at 7. That's when that's a butt crack of dawn. It's just barely getting light outside. And it'll be January. Oh, look at the snow. Yeah, yuck, I hate snow. Alright, so here we are. Let's look at our crops. Are doing alright. Does need alignment, needs rolling. I don't have a roller. Guess I could buy a roller. That's one thing I could do. Okay, and then let's look real quickly at the jobs. Okay, some more options. That's good. Let's get the different more options. Okay, so what we're going to do, I should have just taken that equipment over and harvested that other field, earned that extra 11,000, but whatever, is what it is. We're going to end it right here. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you check out some of my other videos, and subscribe. Like the videos, comment, subscribe, all that lovely stuff.